So.
All of the single elements would be what we call atoms of this geometry, covers of the smallest element, whereas in the more general sense, we don't necessarily have that.
So this is even though age this condition is equivalent to say that if you extend age to space, you get the same
it's positive, we already asked that, and it has to satisfy this integral equation. So if this integral is positive then there exists a polynomial. Concentration, so I'm thinking about other
half spaces, you can never form a triangle, and therefore this time the pyramid structure is complete.
You can see three translates joining at a common vertex. Yes, and here are three others in the middle layer in the walls, and from the bottom view you can see three more. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 9, and you can take a look in the 3D model that they are mutually disjoint, the pink tetrahedra. Okay, and my last picture. This is about proofs, because it is true that when you have translative Ising number,
tract of the So this is the zero. And actually, it's relevant for because they set a small
sufficiently close.